client faced a critical deadline on a complex land development project. Their in-house team had reached maximum capacity, and the project demanded specialized civil 3D expertise that was unavailable internally. Delays appeared unavoidable, putting both the project timeline and budget at risk. In this situation, they required more than a drafter. They needed a partner with deep understanding of the stakes and the ability to deliver advanced technical support. Backed by over 15 years of strategic outsourcing experience, AXA Engineers provided a dedicated design support team that integrated directly into the client's workflow. This partnership model transformed a looming crisis into a demonstration of efficiency and reliability. For many firms, scenarios like this are not isolated events, but part of a broader operational reality. Within a civil engineering firm, the pressure of overlapping deadlines and diverse technical requirements is a constant. Projects range from commercial site plans to large-scale residential developments, each demanding precise execution and specialized knowledge. This environment, while indicative of a firm's success, also exposes a critical operational risk. The moment when a project requires advanced civil 3D modeling, complex pipe network analysis, or earthwork calculations that stretch beyond the available expertise of the in-house team. Consider a scenario where a new project demands specialized civil 3D skills, but the firm's only expert is fully committed elsewhere. The project manager faces immediate high-stakes decisions: either delay delivery and risk eroding client trust, or stretch the existing team and risk employee burnout, along with a decline in quality. Both choices carry significant consequences. Missed deadlines can damage reputation and lead to financial penalties, while overburdened staff may produce errors and eventually leave, compounding resource shortages. At the core of this recurring challenge is the difficulty of scaling specialized expertise on demand without incurring unsustainable overhead. Maintaining rare civil 3D capabilities in-house ties up both budget and time, making it impractical for most mid-sized firms to keep every possible skill set on staff year-round. The costs of training and software licensing are considerable, especially when these skills are only needed for limited phases of certain projects. Investing in these resources for infrequent use strains budgets and diverts capital from other priorities. Employee burnout further complicates matters, as overloaded teams experience higher stress and turnover, which in turn disrupts project delivery and reduces overall quality. The limitations of a purely in-house model often prompt firms to consider outsourcing. However, the conventional approach, simply offloading drafting tasks to an external vendor, rarely addresses the actual problem. The primary issue is not a lack of personnel to generate drawings, but a gap in specialized knowledge and analytical capability. External drafters, working in isolation from the project's context and standards, frequently introduce errors and omissions. This leads to extended quality control cycles and undermines the intended efficiency gains, as lead engineers must spend additional time correcting and clarifying work that lacks integration with the project's objectives and local requirements. A more effective approach is to move beyond transactional outsourcing and toward a model of strategic integration. This is where civil engineering design support becomes essential. Rather than simply providing drafting services, design support delivers targeted technical expertise, advanced analytical skills, and project management solutions precisely when and where they are needed most. Firms gain access to a team that is fully equipped with licensed software, familiar with best practices, and able to integrate seamlessly into existing workflows. By redefining outsourcing as civil engineering design support, firms address not just the immediate shortage of specialized skills, but also the broader operational challenges of scalability, efficiency, and quality. This sets the stage for a deeper exploration of how a truly integrated partnership model can overcome the typical reservations about outsourcing and deliver sustained value to both project teams and clients. Concerns about outsourcing in the civil engineering industry are well-founded. Many leaders associate it with diminished project control, communication breakdowns, and compromised quality standards. The underlying question is clear: can an external team, separated by geography, operate as a seamless extension of in-house staff? The answer does not lie in optimizing transactional exchanges, but in adopting an integrated partnership model that redefines how external teams engage and deliver value. Achieving true integration requires more than simply sharing files or delegating tasks. Common obstacles, misaligned working hours, differing professional cultures, and incompatible workflows often disrupt collaboration and introduce inefficiencies. Traditional outsourcing models, which rely on asynchronous handoffs and minimal context, tend to create bottlenecks. These gaps can result in miscommunication, delayed clarifications, and rework that erodes both time and trust. The burden of oversight frequently falls back on the client, undermining the intended benefits of outsourcing. To address these challenges directly, AXA Engineers employs a dual-team, two-shift operating model. By structuring teams to ensure significant overlap with U.S. client working hours, AXA enables real-time communication for design reviews, technical problem-solving, and urgent coordination. This follow-the-sun approach minimizes downtime and accelerates project timelines, particularly for firms navigating tight deadlines or complex multi-phase developments. The operational agility provided by this model is a core differentiator, allowing projects to advance continuously while reducing the risk of project delays. Integration is further strengthened through AXA's commitment to professional development. Engineers regularly participate in the United States, gaining first-hand experience with client standards, jurisdictional requirements, and workflow preferences. This direct exposure equips the team with a nuanced understanding of both technical and interpersonal expectations, supporting smoother collaboration and more accurate deliverables. AXA's recognition as a great place to work and its 97% employee satisfaction rate reflect a stable, motivated workforce, key to consistent project performance and long-term partnership reliability. Central to the integrated partnership model is the development of tailored standard operating procedures for each client. Rather than relying on generic templates, AXA collaborates closely with clients to align processes, software tools, and quality benchmarks. These SOPs establish unified workflows and clear communication protocols, significantly reducing rework and misunderstandings. The result is a predictable project environment where both teams operate with shared expectations and a common language. AXA also invests in technology and infrastructure to support these partnerships. Leveraging Vietnam's largest civil 3D license portfolio, the team ensures seamless file compatibility and operational efficiency across diverse project requirements. All work is conducted on fully licensed software, maintaining project security and compliance with industry standards. To further protect client interests, AXA implements comprehensive data security measures and anti-leakage protocols, adhering to domestic and international legal standards and safeguarding intellectual property at every stage. This integrated partnership model is designed for sustainability and long-term value. Rather than functioning as a temporary solution for resource gaps, it enables clients to extend their in-house capabilities with a dedicated, well-trained team that understands their business and technical needs. The core team is freed to focus on high-level strategy, client management, and innovation, while AXA's design support team handles the technical execution with precision and accountability. Such a foundation paves the way for a partnership that delivers measurable benefits not just in the short term, but across years of collaboration. Focusing on the measurable return of a 15-year partnership, AXA Engineers draws on extensive experience in the U.S. outsourcing industry to deliver quantifiable value for clients. This long-standing history has shaped a service model that addresses not only immediate project needs, but also the ongoing strategic priorities of firms. By building relationships grounded in trust, dedication, and a deep understanding of client requirements, AXA consistently creates outcomes that extend well beyond isolated project successes. A critical concern for leaders in any external collaboration is the security of their intellectual property, designs, client data, and proprietary processes that form the core of a firm's competitive advantage. AXA safeguards this intellectual property with multi-layered data security and anti-leakage protocols, all aligned with U.S. and international standards. These proactive measures are designed to protect client assets at every stage, supporting compliance and enabling innovation without the distraction of security risks. This foundation of trust is essential for any partnership expected to endure and deliver sustained value. Cost optimization, another key benefit of a long-term partnership, is realized through the accumulation of institutional knowledge. Over 15 years, AXA Engineers has developed a nuanced understanding of each client's standards, workflow preferences, and jurisdictional requirements. This familiarity minimizes onboarding time for new projects and allows the team to deliver accurate, compliant work from the outset. The reduction in errors and rework is not incidental. It is a direct result of the team's ability to anticipate client needs and integrate seamlessly with in-house processes. Unlike transactional outsourcing, where each project starts from scratch, this approach leverages accumulated expertise to streamline execution and maintain quality. The stability and motivation of AXA's teams further enhance this long-term value. Consistently high employee satisfaction, 97 to 100%, reflects a dedicated workforce that remains engaged and invested in client outcomes. This stability reduces turnover, ensuring that the same experienced professionals remain on projects over time, deepening their knowledge of client systems and contributing to a more reliable, efficient partnership. For clients, this translates into fewer disruptions, predictable project delivery, and a consistent standard of service. Ultimately, the measurable return on a 15-year partnership with AXA Engineers is seen in both operational efficiency and risk mitigation. Leaders gain the ability to reallocate time and resources towards strategic initiatives, confident that their design support is managed by a team that understands their business and protects their interests. This allows firms to address persistent operational challenges with greater agility and focus, creating new opportunities for growth and innovation.